Welcome to Christ-Centered Gamers' video game review of Deus Ex Human Revolution. This is the third in the Deus Ex series. The first one being my favorite, and this one being right up there with the original. The second one was not bad, but this one has the same feel and I guess freedom that I was used to in the first game. The graphics are top notch. Voice acting is really good. A lot of choices you can make, including how you can take down enemies. You can spray them with bullets, you can stun them, you can sneak up behind them and knock them out, either permanently dispatching them or just making them unconscious. The choice is yours. When it comes to your main character here, Adam Jenson, he has been augmented, which means he has robotics put into him, actually unwillingly, so it's part of the storyline. So he, and right in the beginning of the game, so I don't feel like I'm giving away any spoilers here, but he has unwillingly, to save his life, been implanted with various robotic enhancements, and you get to choose how to equip him. You get praxis kits, depending on, you can either buy them. They're about 5,000 credits each. You can earn them in quests, or when you get experience points after when you level up, you get praxis points. So in order to add a new ability, it costs 2, and then to upgrade it from there on forward takes 1 praxis point. So you got to kind of think ahead and use them wisely. There's a lot of really cool abilities. For example, like the rebreather. So if somebody throws like poisonous gas or whatever, it doesn't bother you. You can see through walls is another ability. You can social enhancer allows you to give out pheromones and read people to figure out how to be more persuasive in conversations or getting information out of people. And there's various hacking is a big part of the game. There's lots of computers and bombs that you have to disable, and there's doors you can get to grant access to. So hacking comes in handy. When it comes to hacking, there's different skill levels required. So the highest, the chief of security of your company has the highest level computer to crack into, and it's kind of got a funny. You go into computers there, you can read emails. You actually will oftentimes find passwords and access codes in emails, or I've seen them written on desks, and I've also seen them on post-it notes, and they're also on personal kind of like PDA devices. So I'm just kind of going in. I'm kind of far in the game here. I'm about 20 hours in. There's lots of ways to kind of go about things. One thing you do not want to do is, like many first-person games, you don't want to go in there guns blazing. You're going to wind up dead. In this game, you kind of have to think. You don't have much health. As you can see in my upper bar there, I have 100 health. You can kind of take painkillers or stimulants to increase your health temporarily. And you see in my batteries, I got 3 out of 5 batteries charged. And the batteries, when you take out a person, when you sneak up behind them and knock them unconscious or whatever you feel like doing, if you sneak up behind them, that's going to take energy. Your guns take ammunition, but stuff you do takes energy. So just kind of keep in mind, there's always the ammunition has to come from somewhere, whether it's your batteries or bullets, and you'll find like ammunition stashes. One of the abilities I like is the ability to punch through walls. Sometimes you'll find some weakened walls, and I find some good ammo caches that way. Your objectives hubs here will tell you the direction where to go. It'll also show you how many units there are. It'll tell you what direction they're facing, so you kind of know if enemies are walking away from you. And when it comes to guards patrolling and everything, you want to watch their patterns. So there's a lot of thought goes in this game. One thing I do not like about it is there are boss battles, and depending, if you're a tank, you'll do well. But if you've made your character to be kind of like sneaky and hacker-like, you're going to be a little bit, a scrawny weakling compared to like Goliath here. So as far as I can tell, I think there's 3 major bosses. This is a Steam game. There are lots of achievements, and depending on, there's actually multiple endings too, so depending on the choices you make, we'll show you the ending that you get. And then there's different achievements, and there are achievements for, you know, going through things without setting off alarms. There's a lot of side quests. You'll earn achievements for going through the side quests. One of the side quests is where you help out a lady in a brothel. So there are some sexual references in the game, and but I don't see any sex scenes. There's references. There's a lot of murders, a lot of violence. As you can, a lot of swearing. And there are moral choices to make as well. Your character is basically as good or bad as you want it to be. I like how you don't have to kill, but you do have to kill, the bosses pretty much. But, it is an option. And there are some other moral choices. You can help a guy that's dying. You can help him commit suicide. And one of the achievements I got was I did do that route, and I got a Kevorkian complex achievement. I thought that was pretty funny. So, but very fun game. I don't like the boss battles, but otherwise, a real fun experience. You can explore, and part of the choices that you make. I made the mistake of exploring too much in the beginning, and I actually lost some hostages. So, when it comes to if you play this game, don't dawdle. If there's a hostage situation, go right to the mission. But there are times where it will tell you, as far as side quests and stuff. When you go to a new area, it'll tell you if you proceed, your side quests will get lost or whatever. You can usually go back and finish those and then go back and proceed with the main quest. So lots of choices. There's going to be some DLC in the works, so I look forward to seeing what they're going to do with this game. It is fun, but it's very mature. It does earn its M rating. I hope you found this review helpful. One other thing, there's lots of weapons. Weapons. You got your stun gun. I maxed out my little pistol or whatever. Yeah, pistol. There's lots of EMP grenades, and there's my viruses and stuff. When you're hacking, you can either do something to stop the thing from detecting you, or do nuke things where you can take over computers without them noticing. So grenades, mines, rocket launchers. There's crossbows, all sorts of weapons. So if you are a pyro, you'll love this. But if you also like stealth, you'll love this. If you don't like boss battles, you'll be frustrated. Thanks for watching.